What's up? It's Rob here, the old city vapor, back with another episode of Weird Wednesday. Not a whole lot of ghost story going on today. This is just kind of a quick ramble on Weird Wednesday video to give you the update of what's been going on the last week. I've still been just super busy, hectic, running around, trying to catch my own ass, and been out to the house. Still, I say, yeah, I only got one or two more trips, and then one or two more trips turns into like 5 or 10 more trips. The place is just trying to kill me. I'm telling you. Telling you what. Yeah, I go out there, last time we go out there, and moving some more stuff. Stuff just keeps coming out of the woodwork like magic. Just keeps appearing. I don't even know where it comes from or how long I've had it. But yeah, got one more little area to clear out. I'm gonna go out there maybe tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be the last of the house. Who knows? We'll see. Anyways, yeah, the place has been firing back. Speaking of firing back, funny story about that. While we're out there a couple of days ago, found these old computer parts and stuff from yesteryear, from when I used to do computers, and I found these hard drives, and I'm like, oh man, who knows what's on these things? What should I do with them? Should I just throw them away? Well, there could be bank info or who knows what on there, so I better destroy them. I'm not going to use them ever again. I don't even know why I kept them. Probably because I was too lazy to destroy them. So figured, well, I'll take them outside and destroy them. And I figured, well, what better way to destroy them than I'll just pull out the pistol and shoot some holes through them. That'll do the trick. So pulled the first one out, shabam, bam, blew holes right through it, you know. Pulled out the next one, threw it over there in the wood pile, blam, blam, blew holes through it. Put the third one out there, blam. I'm like, damn, that didn't do a thing. Bam! Shot it again. And that time when I shot it, it ricocheted. Freaking hit me in the leg. Sabadum Bastich is trying to destroy me. Yeah, it hit me in the freaking leg. And I felt it. And I'm like, oh, that's probably not good. I felt it, but I didn't want to look at it. I'm like, wow, this sucks. I might not be getting much moved tonight. And oh yeah, it was the same leg that went through the floor the week before. Something about my right leg, it looks like it's been through a meat grinder now. So yeah, the bullet ricocheted off the hard drive. Who would have ever thought a freaking hard drive was that tough to be shot with a 45 and the bullet ricochets off the freaking thing? And yeah, it hits me in the leg. So finally, after I stood there for a minute, I was like, and I looked at my leg. And luckily, it grazed me and didn't hit me like dead on in the middle of the shin, because it would have probably broke my leg or something, or at least screwed me up, at least made me walk like a pirate for quite a bit. Yeah, it grazed my leg, hit the side, like my side of my calf, and I looked down, my leg was bleeding. I'm like, hey, I'm used to my leg bleeding already, and so that wasn't a big shocker. And upon further inspection, I wiped the blood off and I looked at it, and I'm like, well, that's not bad, you know, it's just a little scratch. And so I picked the hard drive up and looked at it, you know, and it's got these nice big dents in it, but there's no holes in it. So what'd I do? I shot it one more time. Because I was pissed off at it now. I shot it one more time, and then I picked up this big framing hammer and beat the bloody hell out of it. Well, the blood was from my leg. The hard drive wasn't bleeding. But yeah, I beat the crap out of it. And then I looked at my leg again, and I'm like, oh, well, that's nice. That little scratch that was there a minute ago is now a big black place on my leg about this big. It immediately bruised. It was actually, I think, bleeding under my skin more than it was coming out of my skin. So, I don't advise shooting a hard drive up close with a 45. Because it didn't work out good for me. Anyway, so that's how the first part of being out there went. I blew it off. I'm like, okay, it hurts a little bit, but I got a lot of stuff to do. So I wiped it off and threw a piece of duct tape over it. That sounds hygienic, right? And just kept on going. And it was either that or just get in the car and leave. Which luckily, like I say, luckily it didn't hit me dead on in the leg, or I probably would have been leaving and going to the hospital. The hospitable. Anyways, I didn't have to do that, so that was good. I was lucky. Yet again, very lucky. As with the nails last time, lucky. Can't even believe how lucky I've been. Even though I've gotten hurt, it could have been so much worse. So, thank my lucky stars. Anyways, we go, my wife's inside, and she's like, what are you doing out there? I said, oh, just shooting hard drives in my leg, and, nothing important, really. And she's like, I knew that was going to happen to you sooner or later. And I'm like, yeah, why are the women always right? I don't know. Because the men are stupid sometimes? Hell. Whatever. So, yeah. We go inside. The dogs are with us. And the dogs are acting really restless. They're like, one of them's been there 5, 6 years. Going on, like 6 years. The other one's been there almost 2. So they're used to the place. Hell, they've lived there their whole lives. It was late afternoon. And as it's getting dark, the dogs do not want to be in the house. And the house is pretty much, empty. There's new tile going in and stuff here and there. But the dogs do not want to be inside the house anymore. They do not like it in the house anymore. Like I say, they've lived there their whole entire lives. And they've always, been okay with, they've been freaked out here and there and stuff has scared them, but they don't want anything to do with this house anymore. They would go outside and sit on the front steps or the side steps there and look in like, yo, are y'all ready to go yet? Because we are. At one point, they both went and got in my truck and were like, yo, daddy-o, it's time to go. It's getting dark. Let's get the heck out of here now. We don't want to be here. Yeah, they did, we couldn't even get them, like, at the end. By the time we left, we couldn't even get them to come back in the house. They wanted nothing to do with it. They were just, like, over it, done. We want to go back to the cool house. This place sucks. We are not coming in. We will wait in the car for you. And that's pretty much what they did. Yeah, we just real weird feelings. My wife, we're driving back, and she's like, you notice how the dogs, I'm like, yeah, they don't want anything to do with that place. She's like, yeah, weird. They've never acted like that. She goes, now I wonder, like, what happened to them when we'd leave them alone, like when we go to work and stuff. I always wondered if my dogs were getting tormented by something. But yeah, they just really strange. They don't want anything to do with the place. It's kind of odd behavior from 2 little dachshunds who really aren't afraid of anything. But yeah, nothing to do with the place. They're like, we're done. We don't even want to go in. Nope, that's okay. We had a bowl of water there for them, and no, they didn't want anything. Had some treats, which I could probably get them to wash my car for treats. Nope. We'll eat treats outside tonight. No, we don't want to go in there to get them. Nope. Strange. We're driving home. My wife's asking me about it. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty weird. Said I had some kind of weird, uneasy feelings there, too. But yeah, dogs are really freaked out. Seems like. And me and my wife were talking, and she was like, since we've moved and we're in the new place, she goes, I never really realized how stressful it was to sleep at that old place. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'd go to sleep and I never really felt like I was, I never woke up feeling rested. I always woke up sometimes feeling tireder than I was when I went to sleep. Sometimes I'd wake up and feel, be like, where's that busload of midgets that just beat the hell out of me with a baseball bat? Yeah, and she was the same way. She was like, I sleep so much better at our new house. I go to bed and I sleep through the night. The dogs, they're like so much more calmer. They sleep through the night. They're not freaking out and barking all during the night and hearing weird stuff. And, we're not waking up every 10, 15, 20 minutes and hearing weird things or feeling creeped out or whatever. It's, I never really realized, I guess because we've been there so long, how stressful it was to actually get a good night's sleep there. And it seemed to be getting worse and worse. So I'm glad we gone. The people that's moving in, I was helping them. It's my brother. There I go again. It's my brother-in-law. It's my wife's brother. He's like, do you miss this place? And I was like, no. It's like, well, you don't miss it at all? I'm like, no. I said, I do miss having 2 acres and looking out the back at the, nice woods and grass. 2 acres of grass that I had to mow. I don't miss that. But I liked looking at it after it was mown. It was all nice. I said, I miss living in the country. I don't miss driving 45 minutes to get home every day and 45 minutes back to work every day. And I don't miss this house at all. And I don't miss the weirdness that I experienced in this house. But good luck to you. I hope you love it. He's like, oh, no weird shit better start happening to me or we're out of here. I was like, well, good luck with that. They haven't moved in yet. I think they're going to move in this weekend. They've still got a ton of work to do. Tons of work. But they got a couple of bedrooms getting close to being ready. And they got to be out of their place at the end of the month. So they're moving in, and it's going to be a work in progress. And I wish them luck. If they don't like weirdness, because place be funky. Weird things happen there, without a doubt. And hey, if they don't experience them, good for them. But sooner or later, I know I'm going to hear stories. Oh yes, there'll be stories. Because after moving here, I know it's just not just me, who knows? Not to say where I'm living now isn't, built on an Indian burial ground. I'm sure there was Indians here years and years ago, and who knows what and when and where and how, because this land had never been built on before until now. Well, I won't say it's never been built on before, because who knows? Maybe it has. I did mention one time I went out on the back of my property here and found like what looks like an old foundation. Haven't been out there again lately yet at all. Haven't ventured out into the woods again, but maybe I'll do that soon. As soon as I, catch my ass. Been super busy. Been going to work. Been doing work here. Still been doing work out there. Still been playing music with the band. It's been a busy last couple of months. And I'm looking forward to some chillaxing time soon. Hopefully. I'm sure it'll come sooner or later. But anyways, that's it. Kind of a ramble on Weird Wednesday, but that's what's been happening. And glad to be in the new place here. Got my funky, still got my creepy stuff going. Gonna end up, haven't even had time to decorate or do anything in here. I built a table last night. Thought that would be easy. Yeah, not so much. Thought, it'd probably take me 30 minutes to put this thing together. 3 hours later, I was finishing it. As my wife was sitting on the couch watching TV the whole time. It's okay, though, because she hadn't felt good. She's been sick. She has the same funky thing that I had last week, but she had it first. And I caught it from her, and now she has it again. So hopefully I don't catch it again. Who knows? Time will tell. Speaking of sickness, what do you think of the whole Ebola scare thing going on? Do you think it's real? Do you think it's media hype? Do you think it's government propaganda? Or do you think it's actually real, going on, happening, and it's going to be a worldwide epidemic of Ebola, killing everyone? What's your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. And who knows? That's all I'm going to ramble about for now. So talk to you guys later, and happy almost Halloween. Not quite yet, but coming soon. What are you going to be for Halloween? What are you doing? Going to a party? Let me know. I'm going to be playing a Halloween party Halloween night. If it weren't for that, I would be having a Halloween party here at my house. Yeah, because I do like Halloween. My neighbors, I didn't know if they would like my freaky strobe light, green strobe lights out on my front lawn and porch. And they said, hey man, where'd you get that freaky light that turns your whole house and lawn green? That's pretty cool. I was like, ha, whew. Haven't pissed the neighbors off yet. Anyways, that's it. I'm out of here. Hope you guys have a great week. Thanks for watching as always, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.